Maybe your body feels weak. Maybe your mind never stops thinking. Maybe your heart feels empty even when everything looks fine from the outside. Every Monday you promise yourself, this week will be different. But after a few days you lose your energy. You stop exercising. You stop reading. You waste hours on your phone. Then you blame yourself again. The hardest part is not losing to other people. The hardest part is losing to the person you wanted to become. But what if I told you that you don't need to win everything? You don't need to be rich today. You don't need millions of followers. You don't need perfect motivation. You only need 3 small wins. 3 wins that can completely change your life. And today's story will show you why. My name is Wali, and on this channel, I share powerful life stories that help us become stronger, wiser, and better people. So sit back, relax, and let's begin today's story. There was a young man named Adam. Adam was only 22 years old, but every morning he woke up feeling older than his grandfather. His body felt tired. His mind was always busy. His heart felt heavy. He had big dreams. He wanted success. He wanted peace. He wanted confidence. But every day looked exactly the same. Wake up, scroll on his phone, eat unhealthy food, think about changing his life, do nothing, sleep late, repeat. One evening, after another disappointing day, Adam sat alone on a bench in a quiet park. The sun was slowly disappearing. The wind was soft. Birds were flying back to their nests. Everyone around him looked calm. Everyone except him. He whispered to himself, "Why is life so difficult?" At that moment, an old man sat beside him. His clothes were simple. His shoes were old. His face had wrinkles, but his eyes were peaceful. The old man smiled and asked, "You look like someone carrying a mountain." Adam laughed sadly. "I think I'm carrying my whole life." The old man nodded. "I understand." Adam looked surprised. "No, you don't." The old man smiled again. "Then tell me." For the next 20 minutes, Adam spoke without stopping. He talked about his failures, his fears, his broken confidence, his lack of discipline, his overthinking, his loneliness. When he finally stopped talking, he expected advice. Instead, the old man asked only one question. "How many battles are you fighting every day?" Adam looked confused. "I don't know." The old man picked up 3 small stones from the ground and placed them on the bench. "These are the only battles that matter." Adam stared at the stones. The old man pointed at the first stone. "This is your body." He pointed at the second. "This is your mind." Then the third. "This is your spirit." Adam asked, "What do you mean by spirit?" The old man smiled. "It is the quiet place inside you, the place where your values live, your kindness, your gratitude, your purpose, your peace. Call it your inner self if you like. Every human being has it." The old man continued, "You are trying to build a beautiful house while ignoring its 3 strongest pillars." Adam stayed silent. The old man asked, "Tell me honestly, how do you treat your body?" Adam looked down. "I sleep late. I hardly move. I eat whatever is easy." The old man nodded. "And your mind?" "I compare myself to everyone. I worry about tomorrow. I replay yesterday." "And your spirit?" Adam stayed quiet. He had no answer. The old man smiled kindly. "That silence tells me everything." Adam asked, "So what should I do? Read 10 books? Wake up at 4? Meditate for hours?" The old man laughed. "No, that is why people fail. They try to change their whole life in one day." He picked up the first stone. "Tomorrow, give your body 1 small win. Walk for 20 minutes, drink more water, sleep a little earlier, 1 win." He picked up the second stone. Give your mind one small win. Read 5 pages. Write your thoughts. Learn one useful idea. One win. Then he picked up the last stone. Give your spirit one small win. Help someone. Sit quietly for 5 minutes. Be thankful. Forgive someone. Do one thing that makes your heart lighter. One win. Adam frowned. That's all? The old man smiled. Most people lose because they ignore small victories. Before leaving, the old man said something Adam never forgot. A person who wins one battle every day becomes impossible to defeat after a few years. The next morning, Adam decided to test the old man's advice. He walked for 20 minutes. It wasn't easy, but he finished. His first win. He read 6 pages of a book. His second win. Before sleeping, he wrote 3 things he was thankful for. His third win. Nothing magical happened. He didn't become rich. He didn't become famous. But for the first time in many months, he slept peacefully. The next day he repeated it. Then another day. Then another. Some days he failed. Some days he skipped. But instead of quitting, he simply started again. Weeks became months. Months became a year. People started asking him, "What changed? You look different. You sound more confident. You seem peaceful." Adam smiled. He knew the answer. He never chased perfection. He simply collected 3 small wins every day. One for his body, one for his mind, one for his spirit. Years later, Adam returned to the same park. He wanted to thank the old man, but nobody knew where he lived. Nobody had seen him for months. Some people said he had moved away. Others said he visited the park only when someone truly needed him. Adam smiled. Maybe that old man had completed his job. Maybe he was simply another traveler who understood life better than most people. Adam looked at the empty bench and placed 3 small stones on it. Then he quietly walked away. Years passed. Adam became successful, not because life became easy, but because he became stronger. He still faced problems. He still had bad days. He still made mistakes. But now his body could handle hard work. His mind could handle pressure. His spirit could handle disappointment. And that changed everything.
Now let me stop the story for a moment and talk to you directly. One lesson has genuinely changed the way I think. For a long time, I believed I needed to fix everything before I could feel proud of myself. If one part of my life wasn't perfect, I felt like I was failing. But over time, I realized something simple. Progress is built from small daily promises that you actually keep, not huge plans that you never start. That idea changed how I look at discipline. Whenever I feel overwhelmed now, I don't ask, "How do I change my whole life?" I ask, "What are my 3 wins today?" Maybe one is taking care of my health. Maybe one is learning something useful. Maybe one is doing one kind thing or spending a few quiet minutes with myself. Those small wins don't look impressive on one day, but they completely change the person you become after hundreds of days. And maybe that is exactly what you need to hear today. Stop waiting for a perfect Monday. Stop waiting for perfect motivation. Stop waiting until life becomes easy. Start collecting 3 wins, because your future is not built in one giant moment. It is built in small moments that nobody claps for. The truth is, your biggest enemy is not failure. It is inconsistency. And inconsistency usually begins when you expect too much from yourself too quickly. So make your goals smaller, but make your commitment stronger. Remember this: a weak body steals your energy. A restless mind steals your focus. An empty spirit steals your happiness. Protect all three. Feed all three. Grow all three. Because when your body is strong, your mind is clear, and your spirit is peaceful, life becomes lighter. Not because your problems disappear, but because you become powerful enough to carry them. So tonight, before you sleep, take a piece of paper. Write 3 simple things. 1 win for your body. 1 win for your mind. 1 win for your spirit. Tomorrow, complete them. Then do it again. And again. 1 year from now, you may not recognize the person you become. If this story gave you a new way to think, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Because every week we share stories that help you become mentally stronger, emotionally wiser, and ready for real life. And before you leave, watch my previous story. Don't defend yourself.